この想いを消した島にはまた小さなガイド書やり残してることをやり直してみたいから
The first incident was in Qingqing City. An extraordinary child was born who radiated light. After that, reports of people with superpowers popped up across the globe. No one knew what was causing these quirks. The world became a superhuman society, with about 80% of the population possessing some uncanny ability. Our streets looked like scenes from comic books. As cities swirled with chaos and confusion, a new profession dominated our collective consciousness. It was an age of heroes.
Fear not, citizens! Hope has arrived! Because I am here!
He's the coolest in the universe! And once I get my quirk, I'm gonna be a hero just like him! I'm sorry, Zuko. I wish things were different.
I was born without superpowers. Quirkless. Just an ordinary kid. I wanted to be like him so badly, but I wasn't. And so, I started to give up on my dream. Still, even though my brain told me I could never be a pro, in my heart I knew all I wanted was to be a hero. And thanks to the people who guided me and supported me, I am here now, on my way. My dream is becoming a reality. And though I've had setbacks, I keep pushing forward. My journey is just beginning. You see, this is the story of how I become the world's greatest hero.
Up next, an update on yesterday's incident at the UA Rescue Training Center where hero course students were attacked by a gang of villains. According to new police officials, the criminal forces called themselves the League of Villains. Investigators have reportedly uncovered that this group has been plotting to kill UA teacher and popular hero All Might since the spring of this year. Police arrested 72 villains at the scene, but the League's leader escaped. His whereabouts are unknown.
Greetings. The air is warm here. It feels like summer is just around the corner. I hope this letter finds you well, sir. In good health and even better spirits. This semester, I took a position as a teacher at UA High School. That's right, now guiding the next generation of heroes. I was hoping to find someone worthy of inheriting my power among the elite students at the school. A hero in training with outstanding test scores and a powerful quirk. However, before I ever began my tenure at UA, I met a young man. Even though he was weak and had no quirk of his own, he showed incredible bravery. He rushed into a dangerous situation that caused pro heroes, including myself, to hesitate, and managed to save the life of a classmate. He may not have had a plan when he acted, but he knew he had to do something. I feel like watching this young man spring into action taught me something that day, and it reminded me of the virtues I must embody in order to call myself a pro, a hero. That's why I meant it when I said to him, "Young man, you too can become a hero." Soon after that, I told this pupil the secret of my quirk and proposed that I transfer it to him. This ability I have that's been passed on from person to person, cultivated and made stronger. The crystallization of power that binds itself to a courageous heart for the good of those in need. One for all. He accepted without hesitation, and I began training him for the trials he'd need to overcome in order to be accepted into the hero course at UA High School. Even though he sometimes struggled with his newfound abilities, he never stopped fighting and gave 100% as he tried to harness one for all. I don't like to toot my own horn, but I believe I found the perfect person to pass my quirk on to. He has shown me time and again that he has what it takes to be a real hero. I'm still quite new to the role of instructor. The day may come when I must trouble you, my old teacher, for advice. I'll be counting on your wisdom and patience when that time comes. Until then, please take care of yourself as the seasons begin to change. I'll continue to keep you updated about what's happening. Sincerely yours.
So, Toshinori has found a worthy successor.
Our investigators are trying to learn everything they can about this so-called League of Villains. We've made some progress, but we can't find anything on this Shigaraki so far. We've searched our records for men in their 20s or 30s who are registered as having some sort of disintegration quirk, but so far we've come up empty. Same for the Warp Gate villain Kurogiri. So they're not citizens or they're using aliases. Hard to find either way.
So what you're really saying is we don't know anything.
We've got to track him down. I shot their ringleader, but once he heals up, he'll probably try pulling something like this again. What a pain.
He did seem like the type.
Is something on your mind, All Might?
The attack on the USJ was too bold. No sane adult would ever attempt it. The ringleader kept monologuing about the reasons he was there, and he bragged about Nomu's many quirks, but he never said a word about his own powers. When things didn't go his way, he was visibly upset, like he was gonna throw a tantrum. I guess bragging about Nomu's quirks was a quick way to draw me into a fight.
That might be true, yes, but strategically it was foolish to reveal his quirks up front instead of keeping them a secret.
Shigaraki made wild, immature claims, but did so with a completely straight face. And he talked about Nomu like he was some kind of a pet. It seemed like he'd never been told no before, like he thought things would go his way no matter what. He has the personality of a spoiled little brat, a man-child.
A child with incredible power, though.
It's possible he never got the quirk counseling students receive in elementary school.
Maybe so, but it doesn't really matter now.
There were 72 villains arrested in the aftermath of the USJ attack. They were all small-time thugs who usually lurked around back alleys. What worries me is that this man-child got them all to follow his crazy plan. They viewed him as a real leader. Criminals are starting to feel more pressure now that the world is brimming with heroes. That could be why they were so quick to back such a simple-minded villainy.
Guess that makes sense.
There are plenty of people out there looking for a cause to get behind.
So what can we do to stop them?
Well, it is thanks to you heroes that we have the time to devote ourselves to this case. We'll expand our investigation and continue searching for the perpetrators who planned this attack.
A man-child, huh? In some ways, he shares common ground with our students. They both have so much potential. And like our students, I suppose it's possible someone is guiding him, trying to nurture his malice and villainy.
I don't want to think about what that could mean.
School was closed the day after the League of Villains attacked the USJ. I think they wanted us to have a little break, but it was pretty tough to relax.
Who is he? The guy's already saved 100 people at least, and it hasn't even been 10 minutes. This is crazy. I can't believe it. Look, he's got more.
Fear not, citizens. Hope has arrived. Because I am here.
I'm still so far away from becoming a real hero. During the USJ attack, all my classmates and I did was slow Mr. Aizawa and 13 down. If it weren't for All Might and our teachers, we never would have stood a chance against those villains. In order to truly oppose evil, I have to make All Might's power my own. I have to embody One for All and master every aspect of it until it's second nature for me. Because there isn't much time left. And because I'm the one he chose, I'll make him proud.
Izuku?
Yeah?
Lunchtime. Your food's getting cold.
I'll be right there. Thanks, Mom.
Eat up! Those new muscles need lots of fuel.
You guys, did you watch the news last night?
Yeah?
It was so cool that we got a few seconds of screen time. Though I bet nobody noticed me hanging out in the background.
Probably not. It is difficult to stand out when you're just gloves. We're totally big deals. Those news channels love us. We're basically celebrities. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, right?
Get over yourselves. The hero course that pumps out pros was attacked, and that's what they care about.
Who knows what would have happened to us if the teachers hadn't shown up?
Why did you say that? I'm gonna pee myself just thinking about it!
Oh, shut up! Throw up here, loser!
Did you guys see All Might fighting the bird guy? That dude was super strong and he still destroyed him!
Yes, his strength is truly a thing of wonder.
Attention! Homeroom class is about to begin! Everyone stop talking and take your seats!
We're all sitting. Yeah, you're the only one standing.
Dang it!
Don't sweat it. Hey, Sue. So, who do you think's gonna teach class today?
No idea. Mr. Aizawa's still in the hospital recovering from his injuries.
Huh?
Morning, class.
Mr. Aizawa, what are you doing here?
Whoa, what a pro! Mr. Aizawa, I'm glad you're okay!
You call that okay?
My well-being is irrelevant.
What's more important is that your fight isn't over yet.
Our fight?
Don't tell me.
Not more bad guys!
The UA Sports Festival is about to start.
Yes!
Why would you scare us like that? The Sports Festival!
Let's go kick some ass!
Wait a second.
Is it really such a good idea to hold the sports festival so soon after the villains snuck inside?
They could attack once we're all in the same place.
Apparently, the administration thinks this is a good way to show that the threat has been handled and our school is safer than ever. Plus, they're beefing up security compared to past years. This event is a huge opportunity for all students at UA. It's not something we can cancel because of a few villains.
I'm sorry, but why not? It's just the sports festival.
Huh? Minetta, don't you know how important this competition is?
Of course I do. I just don't want to get murdered.
Our sports festival is one of the most watched events in the entire world. In the past, everyone obsessed over the Olympic Games, but then quirks started appearing. Now the Olympics have been drastically reduced in terms of scale and viewership. For anyone who cares about competition, there's only one tournament that matters: the UA Sports Festival.
That's right, and top heroes everywhere will be watching. This is where you get scouted.
Sure, unless you're dead.
She's right. After graduating, a lot of people join pro agencies as a sidekick.
Yeah, but that's as far as some people go. They miss their chance to go indie and stay eternal sidekicks. Actually, that's probably where you're headed. You're kinda dumb.
It's true that joining a famous hero agency can garner you greater experience and popularity. That's why the festival matters. If you want to go pro one day, then this event could open the path for you. One chance a year, 3 chances in a lifetime. No aspiring hero can afford to miss this festival. That means you better not slack off on your training.
Yes, sir!
Class is dismissed.
That villain stuff sucks, sure.
But I'm pumped for these games!
We put on a good show, and we're basically on the road to being pros.
Yeah, this is why I'm even here in the first place.
We get so few chances. We have to make the most of this.
Oh, man, Ojiro, I'm getting kind of nervous about the festival. I have to come up with a way to get noticed.
Sure. Maybe you should be looking at a shinier costume or something. Otherwise, you're gonna have to try really hard.
My, what's a boy to do? I stand out even when I'm standing still. That means the scouts won't be able to take their eyes off me. Don't you agree?
You're so lucky, Shoji. People are bound to notice your unique quirk.
Sure, but what matters is that I show them how useful I can be.
No doubt you'll make a scene too.
This is gonna be nuts. Everyone's so excited.
Well, yeah, of course we are. We enrolled at this school with the sole aim to become heroes. So naturally we're all getting fired up.
Wow, Ida, those are some interesting moves, really.
You have to be excited too, right, Midoriya?
Well, yeah, of course I am. And also nervous.
Deku! Ida! Let's do our best in the sports festival.
Uraraka, what happened to your face?
Seriously, what's up? You're normally like the most laid-back girl ever.
Everyone, I'm gonna do my best!
Yeah!
I said I'm gonna do my best!
Got it. You okay? You kind of look like you're losing it.
Now that I think about it, there's something I've been meaning to ask her.
I'm gonna do my best!
Hey, Uraraka,
What's up?
why did you decide to come to UA? What made you want to be a pro hero?
Oh, well, because...
For the money? You want to be a hero so you can get rich?
If we're cutting to the chase, then yeah. I'm sorry if it sounds greedy. You two have such admirable motivations. I hope you don't think less of me now.
Not at all. Your goal is to support your well-being, which is a perfectly admirable ambition to have.
Mm-hmm. It's just kind of surprising.
Well, you see, my family owns a construction company. But we haven't gotten any work lately, so we're flat broke. Anyway, this isn't really something I usually tell other people, but...
Construction, eh?
If she got licensed, I bet she could use her quirk to bring costs down a lot.
And they could sell their heavy lifting equipment. She could float everything.
I know, right? I've been telling Dad that since I was a kid. But...
You want to work for us?
When I grow up all big and strong, I'll help you and Mommy out any way that I can.
I really appreciate the thought, Ochako. But as your dad, I'd be even happier if you achieved your own dream. That's the way to make us happy. And if you do make money, you can take us to Hawaii or something.
I'm gonna become a pro. I'll sign with a good agency and make plenty of money. Then I'll be able to let my parents have an easy life.
That's beautiful! So noble! Bravo! Bravo! Bravo!
She's not here because of some hero fantasy. She's more grounded than any of us.
Young Midoriya is here!
Whoa, All Might, what are you doing here?
Lunch! You want to eat with me?
That's adorable!
What do you say?
Sure thing. Is something wrong?
I wonder what he wanted with Deku.
I heard that when All Might was attacked by villains during the USJ incident, Midoriya tried to stop them himself. Perhaps that's what this is about.
Oh, yeah!
Also, remember what Asui said on the bus?
That power of yours, isn't it a lot like All Might's?
Since their quirks are so similar to each other, it's possible that All Might's taken a liking to him. How lucky!
All Might and Izuku Midoriya, huh?
Only 50 minutes?
Yeah, that's about how long I can use my power now. I overdid it too many times. That Nomu was a real tough customer. He took a lot out of me. At this point, I can barely even look like All Might for an hour and a half.
I'm so sorry. I should have just...
You don't need to apologize for anything. Man, we are alike, you and me. Have some tea.
Thanks.
I brought you here to talk about the festival. The problem is you still can't fully control One for All yet. So then, what's your plan?
Wait, I did once. When I landed a smash on that brain villain, there was no backlash at all.
Oh, that's right. You did mention that. What was different about that smash?
Let's see. We were facing real villains and I didn't have much time to think. But maybe that's part of it since I knew this wasn't just more training.
I'm sure you're aware that I have a powerful quirk. It's called Black Hole. I can use it to suck up anything and turn it into dust. But my quirk could also very easily be used to kill.
This was the very first time, ever, that I used my power against a person.
Sounds like you succeeded in subconsciously putting on the brakes so you wouldn't have to kill anyone. Hey, that's some kind of progress at least. Tea's getting cold.
Oh, right, thank you.
To be frank, I don't have much time left as the world's symbol of peace. Soon I'll have to put that title to bed.
No way.
And some villains out there are starting to notice that. Someone has to step up and keep the people safe. I gave you my power for one reason, because you will be the hero who takes my place.
I want to be the greatest hero in the world. I want to save people just like you do. When they see my fearless smile, they'll feel safe.
Do you still feel the same way you did when we met? Do you still want to be a hero?
Yes.
Excellent. The time has come for you to prove it. This sports festival. It's something that the pros know. The entire country will be watching very closely. I want you to think of this sports festival as your debut. You are the fledgling symbol of peace. The next All Might. Izuku Midoriya. I want you to introduce yourself to the world and proudly say, I am here!